we're working our way up, and I just wanted to point out some landmarks here as we reach the top of the mountain. I had found, you can't see them from here, but this trail should lead to it. There's a huge rock formation. It's got multiple dens in it. Possible Bigfoot den, you know, lair, call it whatever you want. But I wanted to point something out to everybody. If you look in this video, that is Job's Peak. Just last week ago, I was on Job's Peak. I was almost at that peak where you can see a little snow on it. And we found some amazing Bigfoot tracks up on that mountain. So you can see it's just, you know, it's over the ridge. You go over the ridge, there's some mountains in between, or hills, foothills, and then you have Job's Peak over here. And that seems to be a very active Bigfoot place, which makes me believe that this place might be just as active. But another thing I wanted to point out is below you have the Carson Valley. Of course, the sun's a little bright right now, but you can see the valley below. You can see also other mountains, but it's intense. I mean, you can see lakes, you can see rivers, pools of water. I mean, it's just unbelievable of a view. And you know, we're about, I don't know, I'd say we're about 8,000 feet. I mean, Job's Peak is about 11,000. We're just below that a little bit. But there's an example right there. You see the river, and Genoa's below this canyon, all the way below, nestled up against the eastern Sierras. But anyways, this is Lord Rick, and we're on a Bigfoot expedition in the Genoa area. Bigfoot has been sighted here years ago, and then man came in, started making a few trails. For example, I'll show you. There's a flag. People started putting flags in, and because they're still working on it and they're trying to maintain it, you know. But it's really an amazing place. I'm gonna climb up on these rocks, and I'm gonna show you a really awesome view. Here you go. How's that? It doesn't get any better than this, folks. We're almost at Genoa Peak, and when we get to the top of the eastern Sierras here, we might be able to view the western side of the Sierras and physically see Lake Tahoe, which is just over these mountains. Anyways, check us out, www.paranormalghostsociety.org. The ground's quite rocky. We're not finding many tracks. It's a little more muddy towards the bottom, and that's where we found some older Bigfoot tracks. They're kind of ruined. People ride their bikes, mountain bikes, through them, and they really, you know, people don't pay mind to that kind of thing, but we do. And Bigfoot in the spring and summer and fall, and sometimes even in the winter, it's an ongoing case. It's an ongoing expedition. I mean, we're always looking for Bigfoot. We do maybe a ghost investigation one week, another week we're out here working hard to find any kind of Bigfoot evidence we can to expose the existence of this creature. And you know, it's definitely vast out there. Anyways, we will keep you up to date. We have probably another mile or two of hiking before we get up to the top of the peak. That's where the real photos and videos will begin, and then we'll have lunch and head back down. 10 miles to the peak, 10 miles back home. It's a 20-mile hike today. This is, once again, your founder, paranormal investigator, author, talk show host, and producer, Lord Rick.